Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? It's me, it's Ken. We're doing that piercing metal thing, and we are at the Big Apple Comic-Con, Big Apple Christmas Con. It's Christmas time, and the Big Apple Comic-Con is celebrating it. So check it out. You know we like to talk about that toy stuff and games, and we are looking at a game called Bada Bing. Sounds mafia to you, doesn't it? I know it does, because you all watched Sopranos with me. We all watched that. And here to tell us about this awesome sounding game is Phil Faicco and his son Anthony. What's up, guys? Talk to me about Bada Bing. How are you, Phil? See?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
Oh, great to have you.
So I'd like to just give you a quick lowdown on the game.
Please do, and then we'll look at the game. We'll just talk.
Sure. The game was invented recently. I mean, we're now just launching it. It took about a year or so to develop. Go through. We had focus groups where we had people play at different age groups. So we mainstreamed the game so it's for all sexes, genders, groups of people, male, female. We want to get it out there. It's a gangster-style game where each player starts off as a boss. The object of the game is to become the boss of bosses. Each player starts off with a crew of 5 soldiers. They're represented by the hat pieces, which we'll show you. Throughout the game, you land on various businesses like Concrete Shoes Construction. That's that funeral parlor. You land on them, you can purchase them. When another player lands on your business, they pay you a street tax. Okay, you can put a protection policy on them. That's where the soldiers come in, the hat pieces. Once you you pay that extra money when someone lands on a business, you put your soldier on it. Now they pay additional monies, street tax to the person who owns the business. The other purpose to the soldiers is they get whacked throughout the game. They're eliminated. Once you lose all 5 of your soldiers, regardless of how much money you've accumulated or businesses that you own, you're out of the game. It's sort of a very cutthroat game. Everyone's playing for themselves. No one's your friend. You're veering to become the top player. The cards, when you land on certain squares, you have to pick a card, or if you can't refuse, it's from the gangster side. Special investigation is from the FBI, the law. These cards will make your soldiers will get whacked. You'll go into a witness protection program. You'll pay fines. You hurt each other, okay, with these cards. Some of the cards are to your benefit. Some of the cards are to your detriment. Okay, the game plays 2 to 8 players. Okay, when you purchase a business, you get its territory title. It proves what you owe. For instance, on the back of the territory title, it tells you what you paid for it. That's the street price. Someone lands on it. That's what they owe you as a street tax. You can sell your business back to the treasury if you need money. You get half of what you paid for from the treasury, so you can turn your business in. There may be times when you need to.
This is very, very ornately set up. I mean, this is wonderful art. Did any particular artist do the artwork?
I commissioned a very talented young lady at LA. We spent endless hours discussing what each square represents, how it should look, and she created the artwork.
Can you say her name for the promo?
Sure. Her name is Stephanie Laffy.
Very cool. We got to give, when you look at, you folks at home are just looking at this on a little screen or hoping the big screen TV, and these are just amazing artwork. So kudos to Stephanie.
And this gentleman, Anthony, was a tremendous help. And the key to the game is the art is one thing and it's beautiful to look at, but how does it play? Did we take out the kinks? Did we make it exciting? That's where this gentleman came in.
Anthony, talk to me. How did you make it exciting?
Well, we worked on the rules mainly just to make sure everything made sense. Make sure when somebody's at home and we're not there to explain how to play the game, they can play the game correctly.
That's a future component. You press a number and it tells you how to play the game, right?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we just collaborated together to see if the game.
So how long did it take to get this together then?
At least a year, I have to tell you. There was, I would say, a good year, but to complete it. Okay.
And I guess a good question is, what inspired you to create a game about?
I'm a big film buff. I write movie scripts. I love films, as I said, and the genre, the American gangster's been around since the beginning of cinema.
Right.
And I think there's a huge audience out there. But we wanted to make a very mainstream game where family, friends, young people, teenagers and up can play the game. I mean, the game isn't laced with sex, drugs, violence, cursing. So that's what I mean by mainstream.
That's great. And as you said before, it's an all-inclusive game, so there's nothing. And
Everybody can
whenever
bring
you
out their
are
inner
in
gangster
the world, you
at
can
the
be,
table.
You do not have to be a gangster to play, but we don't mind if you are. You got to do something when you're not doing the gangster things, right? Well, I think that's enough. How's it been? This is a one-day convention.
It was a one day, yeah. We went on a cruise. My company's called Bada Bing Family Incorporated. We went on a cruise. We had tremendous success. I have a lot of video. People love the game.
How do they get it?
Right now, we have a shipping coming in, so we have a website. We're going to start creating pre-sales probably in February, because our games are due the end of February. Okay.
Well, we're going to have links to the guys, and so if any of you are interested in this, you'll see it afterwards when we post this video. So awesome. Well, I'm going to let you get back to the business of being in the business. The business of Bada Bing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game you cannot refuse. So that's it, my friends, from my new friends, Phil and Anthony. We bid them adieu, and I'm going to go get myself fitted for some cement leather shoes. From the Bada Bing booth at the Big Apple Comic Con, it's me, it's Ken. You know the drill. Press subscribe, press the notification bell, like and leave a comment on the video, and I will see you next time. Peace.